Good morning again, Year 4. Let's have a look at what we're going to be focusing on in SPaG this week after, of course, our word of the day recap. So, word of the day for today was contraption. That shun ending, T-I-O-N. I wonder if you can tell me why it was a T-I-O-N suffix. So the definition of contraption was you can refer to a device or machine as a contraption, especially when it looks strange or you do not know what it is used for. So the teacher showed the children the contraption. He said it was called a cassette. Bit of humour in there because a cassette or cassette players is an old way of listening to music which you've probably never heard of or seen or used before. Maybe you want to look one of those up, a cassette or a cassette player. Synonym for contraption would be gadget or device or gizmo. I feel like gizmo works quite well because it's sort of something that you don't really have a specific name for, but you know it's a device or machine that has normally something to do with technology nowadays. So, moving on from this, we are going to be spelling words with the S sound, but when it is spelt with a C. Here's our word list. I'm going to go over these really quickly. Let's see if I don't get my tongue twisted. Advice, glance, peace, race, chance, juice, police, rice, choice, mice, pounce, sentence, city, niece, practice, slice, commence, office, pronounce, twice, dance, pace, and voice. Quick challenge X activity. Can you find out what the difference between practice finishing CE and practice finishing SE is? So look at these words. I've said them out loud once. Can you now say them out? What do you notice about the S sound when it's written as a C in these words? And then move on to the next slide. So whenever we have that S sound, but it's actually spelt with a C, always after we have a vowel or a Y. Let's take a random one as an example. Let's have pounce. I've got that S sound directly after I have a vowel. How about practice? Again, I've got that S sound and I've got an E after it. I have a vowel. All of these ones, near enough, in fact, have an E. It's the most common vowel that follows on from a C, particularly when we pronounce it as an S. So, can you use a conversation, so direct speech, between two people to practice some of your new focus words? Remember, new speaker, new line. Direct speech, you need to begin with a capital letter. Your spoken words go within the inverted commas. As a challenge X, maybe you can try this as reported speech or indirect speech instead of direct speech. I've also highlighted the words that I've used. So here's my example. Annie, do you want to have a race to the park and back? Gemma asked in a quick, enthusiastic sentence. Gemma, we both know I was born with all of the pace. I've already beaten you twice this week, gloated Annie. Both girls fell silent when they heard Mum's voice. She was a police officer, screamed from the top of the stairs. Shouldn't you two be doing your morning fluency? So that's what I conducted as a conversation between three people in the end. So remember, your challenge X is to use that as indirect speech. But if you're not feeling too confident with that, can you use direct speech to use and practice some of your new focus words? Of course, there's a scaffold for this in resources. Enjoy. I look forward to seeing your work. I am going to try and help mark some of your work this week as well, because I've missed looking at all of your amazing learning. Bye for for now.